out of everything. Oh, I got snapped on. Okay. Scratch. My phone is on the charger and I'm recording on my phone. Because I don't feel like hooking my camera up to the computer to upload a video when I can just quickly do this. Okay, this is completely unedited raw footage. So my apologies for my awful speaking, because I can't speak anything. Like, it's all terrible. But today's video is not about that. I made a rule book. Zombie apocalypse. Me and my friends were talking. We were like, a zombie apocalypse would definitely happen in 2020. Right? With all the crazy things, it wouldn't be that shocking. So, I made a rule book. Okay. I also took inspiration from the Walking Dead games, because I love those games. They're so good. So I'm going to read you the list and give a little bit more reasonings on why. There's 20 of them, so bear with me. Reason number 1, be quiet, Noise attracts zombies or walkers or whatever. I tend to call them walkers, but if you call them zombies, call them zombies. Whatever they are, they're dead and they're walking. They can hear you. I mean, they're still people, they're just dead, so all their stuff still works. They can still hear you, so you gotta be quiet. Be quiet. And a lot of these in the list do revolve around this first rule. That's why it's the first rule. You've gotta be quiet. Always whisper. Whisper. And not the angry whisper, like actually whisper. Like that. Don't be like, whisper. No, that is not gonna do anything because we could still hear you. Be quiet. Shh. Be quiet. 2. Aim for the head. You heard me right. Aim for that head. Because that's what's going to kill them. That's what always kills them. You can shoot at the heart. That could work, but it's not always guaranteed. The head, killing the brain, which means you're killing the whole body system and everything's going to shut down. So aim for the head. Even if you're not shooting and you're stabbing, stab them in the head. Get the head. Get the brain. That's your main target, the brain. Makes sense. 3, don't trust anyone. When a zombie apocalypse happens, it's almost guaranteed that people will throw you under the bus to save themselves. It's how people work. So don't trust people. Not even family. Trust no one but yourself. You're the only one that can keep you safe. 4, if you are using a vehicle like a car, make sure it's quiet. I would suggest skateboard, bike, maybe even a hoverboard, scooter. But like I feel like a bike or a skateboard would be most efficient because you can go like fast and they're quiet. But they're not necessarily the safest because you could easily get grabbed. But a car, you can't really get grabbed. So if you are using a car, make sure it's quiet. And if you are using a bike or a skateboard or something like that, make sure that you cannot get grabbed, because that will equal death. 5, always keep a knife. Always. Because guns are good. Yes, have a gun. But knives will attract less zombies. And you've got a better aim with them already if you don't know how to use a gun. Just use a knife. And you could stun them as well. You could kick their shin, have them knocked down, and get them. Also be quick. I don't know if that's in here, but be quick. Silent but deadly, quick like lightning. If that made sense. Number 6, run away. Walkers are slow, so if you're like walking and they're like behind you, run for the hills, because running, even though no one really likes running, you're still being quiet while you run. So use that to your advantage. Keep food. Keep as much food as you possibly can, because you're gonna run out. So keep as much food as you can. Always go to grocery stores, gas stations, houses, any place that might have food. Always go. Never back into a corner. Never. If there's a corner and you feel like you're being trapped, run straight through. If it's walkers and you're scared one of them's gonna grab you, use that knife, stun them, kill them, run, and don't let yourself get into a corner. Don't avoid corners at all costs. Be smart with your actions. Be so smart. Because what tends to happen is we let fear get the better of us and we don't think about what we're doing. We're just like, oh no, I need to get out. And you don't think, you just do. So you really need to make sure your actions are smart and think. Even though you're afraid, you need to use your brain. It's there for a reason. Use it. Rule number 10, we're halfway there. Don't hesitate to shoot. Like I said, a gun is nice. Yes, it will attract walkers, but it's better than nothing. If you've got a gun, use it. But make sure you aim at the head. Gotta keep the head. 11, don't hesitate to help a group member. If you do decide to join a group, do not hesitate to help one of the members, especially if it's someone that you've grown to care for and care about and you like that person. Don't hesitate to help them unless it can actually get you killed. Then maybe don't help them. Maybe don't. But if you can help them, then help them the best you can, because they will remember that and they will gain more respect for you. Number 12. Keep your hair short. My hair is long. I'd say to the shoulders at least. Keep it up in a ponytail. See, if the zombie apocalypse happened now, I would keep my hair up in a ponytail. I would probably put it in a bun. But you want to keep your hair short so no one and no zombies can just grab your hair. That would not be good. Because then that's death right there. Unless you are okay with that, then I guess don't do it. Keep your hair short. That's how you survive. Okay. 13. Have people respect you, but do not be a leader. Here is why. If you are a leader, then people will find more reasons to put you as the bad guy as soon as you do something that they do not like. Let's say the food supply is low. You're the leader. You get to pick who eats what. And you don't have enough for everyone. If you let everyone but one person eat, they're going to use that against you and they'll make you look like the bad guy. So make sure people respect you, but do not be the leader of the group. Just don't. It'll be a much smarter and safer route to do that, because when people are mad and think you're the bad guy, bad things can happen. So just be respected, but do not be the leader. Refuse the leader position, even though it's so tempting. Refuse it, because it's just safer and it'll make your life a whole lot easier and you won't have that stress. 14. Try to keep fights under control. With the apocalypse and everything, everyone's guaranteed to get into at least one fight. Try your best not to let your anger get the best of you, because if you guys fight and walkers are coming up towards you, you're not going to notice. You're going to be too busy beating up whoever you're beating up for whatever reason, and then you could get grabbed by a walker and they would run away and not save your life. So try not to fight, and if you see people fighting in your group, try to break it up as quick as you possibly can. 15, be a doctor. Even if you know nothing about being a doctor and you're just like, oh, put a band-aid on it, that's better than nothing. If someone gets hurt, are infected or need something sewn up, be the doctor. Be the doctor. Use all the knowledge you know on how to heal someone's wounds and use it to your advantage. Do the best you can to be a doctor, because I know nothing about being a doctor. I just know you gotta clean whatever cut you have and put a band-aid on. That's all I know. And wrap stuff up on occasion. I know nothing about being a doctor, but if I had to, I would doctor someone up. If a zombie apocalypse was happening, of course. Be powerful. Be powerful. You want to have power from respect, and you got to be strong, because chances are people you love are going to die eventually, whether you're there or not. Everyone's going to die, whether it's the apocalypse or just life. Be strong and keep your power. That's all I really have to say on that one. 17. Don't forget where you came from. Stay here. Just because the apocalypse is here doesn't mean that you have to change who you are. You get to stay who you are. You just have to change the way you live a bit. So just remember where you came from. Remember what your mom and dad taught you. 18. Never show fear. As soon as you show fear, people are going to say you're weak. You don't want that, because they'll always almost throw the weakest person out. Not fun. 19, we're almost done. We got one more after this. Don't get branded. And by that, I mean don't let people take metal and like burn it into your skin, whatever level. Do not. I shouldn't even have to explain why. Just don't. Because if people see that and they don't like that, you're out. Like, it's not gonna look good for you. Don't do it. Don't get into that. Don't do it. 20, the last one. Always protect yourself. You are the first person you should protect. You matter more to yourself than anyone else. At least that's how it should be. So yeah, hope you enjoyed all of these zombie rules. Okay, bye.